Welcome everyone. Got our current build on the Marble Run. Got our, I guess probably I'd call it the motor, the engine. Got the innards of our lift, one of our lift mechanisms, and of course the base plate. So let's set these up here, almost out of the way, and start on step 17. Need E. Got a new organization system I'm trying. I don't know if it's going to work or not. E 32, 33, 34. Let's see here. That one's bent. Just noticed that popped out. It may not be a little curve in that one. So, but I think it'll pull straight. But what did I say? 32, 33, and 34? Yeah. Okay, 2, 3, and 4. All right. There we go. There it went. Then 35 times 6. 35 times 6. There's not. Oh, these 35. Okay, they got that mislabeled because that says E35, but that's the one they're talking about. Wow. Never seen that happen before. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all of them. X. And H4 and H6. No, wait a second. That's not H. That's F. H4. What is H4? Okay, that's the wax. And H6. Okay, that's sanding. Okay. All right. Let's see. Get a little sandy sander out. Get to build us a camshaft. I recognize this build from some previous Marble Runs, so it's I say just this one. I don't think it's not breaking any new ground, but they are more like I said, ornate, a little more. I don't know if it has zero impact on functionality, but it does look cool. I'll admit it. I hope it has zero functionality, zero impact on functionality. A little bit more there. Okay. Yeah. Stubborn piece there, it wouldn't come off. Okay. All right, and should be pretty straightforward. Just put the bring it in here for this. Got the notched end there. It lines up with that notched end. Okay. That one went in nice and smooth-ish. Like I say, you can really see the bend in this now. It's I hope that's not going to be an issue once it starts going. This one is far snugger. Yep. Okay, there it went. I just must not have had it lined up properly. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I still got a little bend in it. Doesn't look that bad on camera, but in person it shows. Okay. Now we got our. There's our. Yeah, this one here. You can really see it pop up there, but these should pull that in place. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, but these are on the sides. These are the markers where these discs go. The cams, or the lobes rather. Let's see. So it's just. Okay, so I'm going to go from this side, since that's where that bend is. I'm going to push them in from here. And this. And up right there. Oh, maybe a little bit too far there. And it's just up, down, up, down, up, down. So. Too far. Down. Oops. Too far back the other way. Alright, there it went. And last but not least, okay, here we go. Got our camshaft in place with its little designs in there. And I think that completes 17. Let's see if I can find page 9. It's this way. Yep, that completed 17. On to 18. So we need B9 times 10. Or B19 times 10, excuse me. These. 7, 8, 9, 10. All of those. Yep. Alright. No, that's D. E 30 and 31. That's F. E. Okay, 31 and 30 and 31. Oh, I'm still zoomed in. Sorry, guys. Yeah, 30 and 31 there. That one's ready to fall out as is. That makes it easier. And 39. Is that going to end up being that one that they mislabeled? 39. What's 39? Yes, it is. Yep. This one says E35 is 39. Okay. He's getting sort of, those top ears are going to be inside the stuff, so I'm not too worried about getting them perfect. These things are actually going to be exposed. The sides. All right. Now we take our that assembly and the part with looks like a railroad spike goes into the top. And I'm going to put the writing on the inside. One of these days on one of these sets, I'm just going to randomly paint each sheet a different color just to see what it turns out like. I think that'd be a neat experiment to see just how mixed the parts are once they're assembled. It just occurred to me that somebody made a comment on the kinetic picture about painting the wheel. I thought, well, that would look cool, especially if you painted the frame a contrasting color, and you gets painted all kinds of wild colors, and like I say, just a light coat on each sheet. Hopefully we can still read through the and just see how it looked at the end. I mean, that may be something I got a cheap set that I've been sort of putting off doing because it's, oh, put that one on upside down. So I may need to, that may be a good thing to do with that one. It looks like it's going to be like a super quick build, so that might be something I do this next week or so. Okay. Now we take our camshaft and like this with the shorter step here, and we want the notched end next to this one. So this one goes in between these guys. Okay. And we take this guy. Okay, and it is symmetrical on both ends, so it doesn't matter which one. And then we're trying to match all these up with that. This shouldn't be infuriating at all. Okay. Get a couple of them in to start, and then whoop. Okay, you guys are in. There went the second pair. pair, I think. Yeah, they're all starting. And I can't get a hold of you. Pull you back out. Handy dandies to the rescue. You're on, you're on. How are you? You're not here. I just want them to fill out on the other end. No, they didn't. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that went much. I wasn't expecting it to work that well. Yeah, I can give a. I think I can give a. Without the. It's probably not going to show from here. I will. It's getting close when I'm going to have to break down and put the Vaseline in. But even after it's done, I'm going to have access to everything that needs Vaseline. So I'm not going to worry about that yet. Because it looks like I got plenty of access with the... Yeah, should be good. Okay, so we take this one. Goes over the camshaft. Onto that one, and... There it went. Okay, so you're in place. Actually, no, the camshaft keeps it out there. Okay, so that's going to go in. Okay, yeah. Alright, so they're in. Now, likewise on the back side. That shaft in place. Okay, that was too easy. Okay, now I'm worried about this tab here. Did I put it on right? I did. Got lucky. That's something you need to pay attention to. That's going to orient the track that loads it. These unload onto. Okay, so don't do what I just did. Pay attention to what you're doing before you do it. Okay, on to the second step of second part of step 18. A10. What does A10 look like? Okay, it's a little bracket type situation. Ah, there you are in the middle. B2 times 2. There's B2s. And B3 times 2. So all four of these pieces. They look really similar, but they might be a little bit different. The B2s are a little bit longer than the B3s. The hole in them is B6 times 2. B6. B6. What does B6 look like? Okay, that's the big. Okay, that's. Oh, I see them now. On the other part of the B. These big side guards. Okay. Oh, B27. Back over to the other one. That's 21, 20, 26, 27. A gear? Yep, a gear. Okay. That's and the wax or the Vaseline in my case. I intend to do with this assembly the same thing I did with the engine or the main drive assembly. Just load up the Vaseline where I need it and let the machine take it where it wants to go. That seemed to work really well. And I hope it continues to do so. Okay, now take our guys. Okay, so B2 goes on this end, B3's on that end. So I'm just going to go ahead and set those there and there and there. Put you over here. And we got our, this goes, there's an arrow on it. I'm assuming it's going up on that. Yep, must be. The arrow is not showing up on the picture, so I'm gonna roll with it being up. And then B2. Try and remember to put the writing to the inside. B3. Oh, and wait a second, where's, oh, this goes through the middle, facing up. There's that little hole right there. No doubt to add stability. Yeah. And you. Here and here. Okay, and then on that little bracket in the middle, where's it going? See if I can see it. Move it down and back. There it went. Popped you into place. And I swapped those, so let's put them 2 and 3. Oh. Okay, I should be able to demonstrate this. Yeah, that's how you know it'll work better once I put the Vaseline in, but that's the stepping technique it's going to be using. Okay, but then our gear goes on the front, our notches, and that'll make it considerably easier to turn. Yeah, but, and actually, for that one, I am going to throw some Vaseline on this surface here. Because that's so far that's the one I'm not going to have access to. Not going to do crazy gobs of it, but I want to make sure I get everything covered that thing might rub against. You know, reduce as much friction as possible. How big is that? A little bit more at the top. I'll go to the top of that little hole there. Yeah. Yeah, that ought to get us. And like I say, when the time comes, I can put just the Vaseline on each lobe and just load it into the test, so it'll, like I say, it'll self-distribute to where it needs to go, hopefully. But otherwise, we got a nice functioning machine. Excellent. And I'm assuming that finishes 18. It does. So, where am I at? 24 minutes. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do at least 19 and 20. There's not many pieces on them. So, B8 and 9. I'm going to use you in a second. Don't need you anymore for the moment. B8 and 9. And that's... The bad, I guess, sort of bad side to this being so ornate is that it does make the sanding a bit more difficult going around the curves. But it's, I'd say that's anytime you do any ornate decorations, that's an issue for sanding. Okay, done with that. Now, you oriented that way and that way. there, and then you go on the front here. Okay. Okay. That was 19. Now on to 20, which is starting on our tracks. So that's, I was hoping to get to, let's see. No, not getting into real assembly for a while yet, it don't look like. Yeah, they could have saved building the space plate to the very end, it looks like. But anyway, A11. Oh, I think that's the one that already, yep, that's the one I knocked off the other day. Then E4, E5, and E was over here. 4 and 5. 4 and 5, right in the middle there. That's not being cooperative. See if I can get the first one out. Maybe the second one will be more nice about it. Nope. Okay, there, a little bit. Mm-hmm. 4, 5, and G5 times 4. G5, and that was a little bitty one, so I'm just going to pull my. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then you. Okay, you. Personal experience has taught me these thin pieces, when you sand them, put your finger behind the part you're sanding on, because they just go snap really easily. Okay. And these pretty straightforward, just pop your pegs in. Then we get our track slot. Oh, then you take them out and pop them in the right side up. Yeah, they go in. Yep, that side with the with the writing showing. Okay, now on the surface, this guy goes that one, that one. Oops, went over my time limit. I don't know how long it's been, but That's the track. I'm about to do another one, so it's if I miss too much of it, but the important part is to actually look at the picture and make sure you mount the pegs on the right side. These things always slot in really surprisingly easy for me. It's sticking up a little bit on this one. This set appears to be a little bit warped, but I don't think it's going to ever. It doesn't appear to, in my opinion, it won't be anything that that affects the functionality. Okay, let's do 21 while we're going. So we need A15, 17, 28, A15 right there in the middle. And E16 and 17. Should be 16 and 17. And then G5 times 4 again. All right, and I'll make sure and look at the picture this time. But as a general rule, you do it with the printing side up. Seems like it's the way to normally do it. And with this we 16. Yeah, there you go. Bumped out a little bit. Let's pop you back. Okay. All right. I think that's 21. Yep, that concludes 21. Now, what does that make us? 30 something. I'm gonna do a couple more. Just basically, we're doing tracks for a little while yet. So I'll go ahead and do 22. Oh man, okay, 22 is A17. 18 and 19. 18 and 19. Oh. Come off of there. And G5 times 4. Come on. Ooh, stay in there. Here. Okay, and that was 22. 23 is a little bitty baby one, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Need A12. E14 and 15. Getting the hang of where I'm reaching for these things now. Alright, 14 and 15. Just broke the frame, but didn't break any pieces, so that's okay. And G5 times 3 this time. Okay. All right, printing up, and all right. Popping out, try again. Okay. And then this one. I want that sort of rounded edge to the inside. There. See if I can. It's sort of rounded on one, more rounded on one end, and that goes to make the track in there. All right. But I think that's enough for today. We still got 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 more pieces of track to build before we get to do any real, or 6 or 7 more pieces of track to build. Yeah, we've got a ways to go yet. That's basically what I'm saying. But anyways, I'm going to stop there for today because I think we've made some good progress. There, and that. We got our cam assembly in place. That seems to be working pretty good. But anyways, folks, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.